had some questions about percent solutions, so I'll do a couple of them here for you. The example that I'm going to give you is coming right off of the practice test, number 9 for Unit 1, and it says the best gram stain decolorizer is 40%. Remember the little parentheses tell you what and what, so 40% volume, acetone and ethanol. If you want to make 1.5 liters of decolorizer, how much acetone are you going to need? So, this is percent solution. The very first thing I do when I'm working with a percent solution problem, I'll zoom in a little bit here so it's easier to see. The very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take that percent and I'm going to write that out as what it means. And percent is always telling us something over 100. So in this case I have a 40% volume solution. So that means I've got 40, and it's easiest to work with milliliters. So 40 milliliters over 100 total milliliters. So that might mean I have 40 milliliters of acetone plus 60 milliliters of ethanol for a total of 100 milliliters. So if I look at that 100 milliliters, what this is telling me is, hey, 40% of it is acetone. So I could say this is 40 liters to every 100 liters. I could say 40 kiloliters to every 100 kiloliters. Typically we work with milliliters because it is easiest for us to deal with. 40 liters is a pretty big volume. So I'm going to set this up. I've got 40 milliliters of acetone for every 100 milliliters of solution. If I want to make 1.5 liters of decolorizer, how much acetone am I going to need? Once again, like when we did the ratio and proportion, I've got milliliters here and liters there. I need to convert so that they're in the same units. So I know X is going to be how much acetone I need, but let's do a quick conversion. So I'm going to go ahead this time, I'm going to convert my liters to milliliters. So 1.5 liters, and I want to go from liters to milliliters, and I know that that connection or that ratio is that there's 1 liter for every 1,000 milliliters, or 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. I can cancel out the liters, I do my math, and I end up with 1,500 milliliters. So now I can go back to my original problem using my 40% solution. I know that I've got 40 milliliters of acetone for every 100 total milliliters. What I don't know is how many milliliters of acetone I'm going to need if I want to make 1,500 milliliters. Now I just cross multiply. So 100x is the same as, or is equal to 40 times 1,500. I work out the math here and I get x equal to, I can get the calculator out so I'm not just looking off my notes. So 40 times 1,500 is 60,000 divided by 100 is 600 milliliters. And I can do a quick look and say, okay, if I needed 40 to make 100 milliliters, then I would need 400 to make 1,000. A little bit more than that, or half more, would be what I need to make 1,500. So my answer here is 600 milliliters acetone.